Kansas is a state of many wonders, including community, family, and environment. Kansas ranks 7th in the nation for total agricultural production. The top 5 agricultural products include cattle, wheat, grain, soybeans, and hogs. With agriculture, there comes the use of many chemicals, such as pesticides and fertilizers. The state of Kansas has laws against the use of certain chemicals, such as the Kansas Agricultural Chemical Act, the Kansas Chemigration Safety Act, Kansas Fertilizer Law, Kansas Pesticide Law, and the Kansas Soil Amendment Act. Even with laws in place, the chemicals used in pesticides are not safe for the environment. The same is true for fertilizers that are also used on crops. An excess of these chemicals or nutrients from pesticides and fertilizers can be deposited in the rivers via runoffs from irrigation systems. These deposits that end up in the river runoffs can create algal blooms, which are detrimental to many organisms including humans, fish, livestock, and marine mammals. Harmful algal blooms are caused by an abundance of nutrients such as nitrogen and oxygen in the water. The algae use the extra nutrients to grow in the process. They use a great amount of oxygen in the water, thus depleting the water for other organisms, creating dead zones. Not only have these pesticides and fertilizers impacted the people of Kansas, but also organisms and people that live downriver. There are more than 30 rivers that run off into the Mississippi River, and the Mississippi River deposits into the Gulf of Mexico. Some of the largest organisms that are impacted by the river runoff are marine mammals that live in the Gulf of Mexico. These mammals include bottlenose dolphins, humpback whales, manatees, and 26 other species of marine mammal life. Studies have shown that pesticides have had a negative impact on marine mammals, even causing their death. Tests that were completed on stranded or bycatch dolphins showed to have a higher concentration of organochlorines in their blubber, which is a common compound found in pesticides. The amount of organochlorines that were found in the blubber were hypothesized to be accumulated over time, which implies that there is a possible trace of organochlorines in the water supply in Kansas, which can be potentially harmful and create health issues not only for livestock but also humans, along with the potential of causing a harmful algal bloom whose effects could be detrimental. Although damage may have already been done, there are ways to help prevent more marine mammals from dying at the hands of pesticide and fertilizers. Through the conservation of marine mammals, not only will you be saving an animal's life, but potentially a human being as well. The research and conservation of marine mammals is not only beneficial to the animal, but also to human life. Oftentimes, changes that occur in the environment are first noticed in the ocean. Marine mammals spend a significant portion, if not all of their life, in and around the water, and they can detect some of these changes before people can. Researching them allows us to have an idea of the changes that are occurring in the ocean and the environment all around us. There are several ways to get involved in conservation of marine mammals. The first way to help with the conservation is to switch to a more environmentally friendly pesticide or fertilizer. There are several brands such as CBF 2606, Humic Plus, and CBRSG biofertilizer. Another way to help the conservation of marine mammals is to properly dispose of the hazardous waste that you have. The best way to help marine mammal conservation is to get involved and informed about what is occurring in the environment. There are organizations that are looking for volunteers all the time. If you are unable to volunteer, donations would also be acceptable. Marine mammals are pivotal to the environment. Without them, who knows what would happen to the ecosystem. With your understanding and help, endangered species of marine mammals could be brought back from the brink. So do not hesitate. Find a more environmentally safe pesticide or fertilizer. Determine an environmentally safe hazardous waste disposal method or program for your operation. And by all means, get involved in conservation to save not only a marine mammal's life, but possibly a human life as well.